Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Transparently D, where I'm keeping it 100% transparent in the life of D. What's up, fam? How are you doing? How's your week going? How's your month going so far? How was your January 20th? I am just coming to you all with just a short video. I received some messages asking me where am I in my trying to conceive journey. And in my last video that should be up by the time this video is being recorded, I told you guys that I was going to explain to you why this was on my window, and I did not. This is on my window because the day that Skyler went in for her oral surgery, she was in the front with me, and I was trying to give her mashed potatoes so that she wouldn't be hungry, and she didn't want them, so she just took them out the thing, and she just started rubbing them on my window. And although that is something I probably should clean off, because of the memory of that, I just have not cleaned it off my window yet, so that's why that's there. So to answer your questions about my trying to conceive journey, I am in the process of trying to get mentally and emotionally prepared for this journey again. I am going to start my stems and my not stems. I'm not stemming at all. We have frozen embryos. Okay, let me stop because I can't concentrate. Okay, so I am waiting on my cycle right now. My cycle is not due again until February. Intentionally, I want to transfer in March, because if I transfer in March, then I will be due the end of November, or like November 21st will be my due date. Now, we all know that that does not mean that that's when I'll have the babies, but that's the due date. And my dad's birthday was November 20th, and I would love to, give birth on my dad's birthday. Why did that get me choked up? I almost wanted to cry right then. So that's why I intentionally waited until March, so that I'll have the due date on his birthday. So I went to my cardiologist, because if you've been following me, you know that I went into supraventricular tachycardia, and I was placed into the ICU when I gave birth to my daughter, and I just didn't want that to happen again. So I went to my cardiologist. I had a stress test done. I got an echocardiogram done. I had on a Holter monitor, and I got lab work done. I just wanted everything checked. Everything came back totally normal. My ejection fraction, or my EF percent, is 65%. That tells us how well the heart is working. 55% or greater is normal, and I'm at 65%. So he gave me the okay. So I had an appointment with him on January 4th, just to let him know that I did plan on transferring 2 embryos, and I just wanted to kind of like get the green light from him. Now, my clinic is CNY Fertility, and they didn't ask me to go to the cardiologist and get cleared or anything like that. I did that because I want to make sure that I'm okay and well enough to carry a baby. I also scheduled an appointment with a new OBGYN. I will not be going back to the same office that I went to for the delivery of Skyler. And the reason I am not going back to them is because they told me that my baby was breech, and she was not. They told me that my water had broken, and it had not. They told me I had to have a C-section, and I did not have to have a C-section. I ended up with a C-section out of convenience. I'm gonna just say that. That's how I feel. I feel like I had a C-section because it was convenient for the doctor, and that's how I feel. So I will not be returning to that office. I did go to a doctor's appointment today with my OB because, again, before I go do anything with CNY, I wanted to just make sure that I was okay. And I was able to sit down and I was able to talk to this doctor. He was very open. He was very honest. He gave me his background. I felt really comfortable with him. He was really nice. His bedside manner is just phenomenal. Bedside manner. He too has given me the green light to go ahead and transfer. So my cycle is due right around like February 9th or something like that, and from there then I'll start the medications and going to get the ultrasounds and blood work at the location here in Atlanta, and then I will be flying out to Syracuse to transfer the embryos and get my positive. A lot of people think that I am like overly optimistic, but I just really believe that this is my calling. Like, I have prayed on it, I have trusted God on it, I have asked God, and he already is giving me the green light. All I have to do is go get it. So I am going to New York to get my boys. Yes, I'm going to New York to get them. I was gonna kind of like wait and like say, oh, let's just wait on the gender. No, we will be transferring in 2 PGS tested boys, and both of them are going to implant. Both of them are going to take. I will carry them full term, and we're gonna go on this journey together. What's different about this journey than the last? The difference is that my cycles was very regular. Like, I'm very 28 days. I'm very ovulate day 14, 28 days. I am, I'm getting my cycle. Well, in November, I was like 12 days late. And I was like, what in the world is going on? And so I track everything. As a nurse, I just do. I don't know if it's because I'm a nurse or just out of habit, but I track every single thing. I was like 12 days late. My app was like blaring at me like, you're 12 days late. I'm like, girl, I know. Like, I know, I'm waiting too. But I knew for a fact that I was not pregnant at all. Although I knew I wasn't pregnant, I still took pregnancy tests. The pregnancy test was still negative. I knew I wasn't pregnant at all, and then it finally came on. I don't know how women do it. Like, when they don't know when their cycle is gonna come on, do you just be like, out and tell me, do you know when your cycle is coming on, or do you just be at the mall and then you feel wet or whatever? I know that's TMI, sorry, but what do you do? Like, do you know it will be this week sometimes? Are you carrying something in your purse or whatever? Like me, I need to know. Like, I need to know exact date, time, everything that's going on, and it's just like crazy to me. And then December, it was 27 days as well. I'm lying. December, it was 37 days my cycle was. And then and then January, it was another 38-day cycle. So I told him that it's getting longer. He said that's fine at my OB today, and he said that's fine because your transfer will be medicated, which I don't agree or believe in natural IVF cycles. That's just my point of view. For me, I'm not telling you what to do, I'm telling you about me. For me, I would not do a non-medicated IVF transfer. Just for me. You do what you do. I support you 100%, and whatever you choose to do, I'm not doing that. So it'll be medicated, and since it'll be medicated, we have more control over it, more control over the dates and things of that nature. And yeah, What else? That's really it. That's where we are. So I know I got like several messages and several inbox messages. I am taking all kind of supplements. I'm back. I did my phone consult. I don't know if I told y'all that. I did my phone consult with Doctor in November. Maybe it was November, and I'm going to do the same exact protocol that I used with my first child, my first IVF baby, with these babies as well. So my supplements I'm taking is CoQ10. I'm taking my amlodipine for my blood pressure. I'm taking my atenolol for my blood pressure. Well, my heart rate is the atenolol. I am taking Ritual vitamin. I take Ritual prenatal vitamins. I swear by those things. I love them. I am taking Claritin, Pepsid, Benadryl. I typically take those at night, or if I'm working a night shift on my second job, then I take those in the daytime. I am taking vitamin E. I'm taking vitamin D. I think that's it for right now. And I ordered my LDN, naltrexone. I ordered that today, so that'll be here tomorrow. So this is the cycle. When this cycle starts, that's when everything starts. So when this cycle starts, just like I did last time, I am going to do a round of intralipids, IV on myself. I'll probably still have my son do my IV again. But I'm gonna do my intralipids at home on day of cycle, and then one time per week until I'm like 8 weeks gestation or something like that. So yeah, that's where I am, and as far as the trying to conceive journey. And I hope you guys follow my journey, and follow me with carrying these babies. I am gonna start incorporating my kids just a little bit more on the channel and stuff like that. I just gotta kind of like fill it out just a little bit more, because I don't want people talking smack about my kids. So but if you have any other questions, drop them down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer the questions for you. Thank you so much for following my journey. Thank you so much for joining in my life and being a part of the life of D. You know how we do it over here. Always strive to be on top, because the bottom is already too crowded. Peace.